Hey everybody, Heart Tecticon is back after a good hiatus, and we are taking a look at a very interesting set here to go along with Legacy Animated Motormaster, not Minosaur, Motormaster. That is going to kind of turn them into Minosaur. So let's check it out. First off, this Minosaur, I bought him long before I even knew this set was coming out because really I just love the colors. He just looked so cool. I really did not plan to get into the Legacy animated line at all. I've bypassed Optimus, Bumblebee, Prowl. I might get that Waspinator. I don't know. And I'm probably going to get the animated Nemesis Prime because it comes in that 4-pack. And I want the 4-pack because I've got them all so far. But yeah, he looks awesome. He comes with this awesome, I'm saying awesome a lot, purple axe. And on the back of him, because he is just a repaint with a new head of Optimus, he's got this stupid little siren. And considering he's just a big bad diesel truck, we're just going to take this off and toss it. And you know what? Let's axe the axe. Now, I love this figure. One thing I don't love is the feet. He does not stand well, especially on smooth surfaces. So this upgrade kit is going to upgrade that in a cool way. So let's go ahead and get started. First pieces we're going to be looking at are these pieces right here that I just broke. There we go. It's one of those transformer breaks, you know. So they come packaged like this, and you flip this up, set it right down until you get the second piece. Same thing. Flip this up, and we are going to plug these into his feet. Of course, he's got the 5mm pegs on the bottom of his feet, so we're just going to slide his feet right in there and get everything. There we go. And when you're done with that, you're going to take this piece right here. It's going to fit right over his kneecap with a satisfying click. So do the same for the other side. Easy peasy. Except I'm looking behind the camera. You're probably not. There we go. And again, satisfying click. And now, all of a sudden, I'm an idiot because I didn't do this part. So you're going to go under here. You're going to flip his toes out and flip out the heel spurs. And now, you know what? Let's go ahead and take this box out and just toss it and go style. He's got some awesome boots, and that makes him really cool already, except he's got super long legs and stubby arms. So hey, let's fix that too. So now we have these cool gauntlets. So go ahead, open his fist up, or his wrist up, hide his fists. That's probably one of the hardest things to do in the whole set. DNA can get really complex sometimes, but this is not one of the cases. So you've got a peg hole here, gotta love those, and a peg, and just fit it. Make it fit, and there, bam, easy. Let's get the other one. And you're going to do the same thing. Just grab it and slide that post into the hole. Now, just from that, I mean, he's ready for battle. He is looking pretty awesome. But we're not done. So earlier, I pointed out the stupid siren thing. They came with a replacement piece. No siren, just kind of a extra little piece. You got a peg. You got that this little piece right here. Peg. Little piece right there. Easy peasy. All right, what else we got? So, probably the next piece to add would be, because this set is a repaint of the upgrade for Optimus, the wings. So, okay, this part, let's go and fold that back down. And this seems a little janky-wanky, but it's not. Unpeg this piece, okay? And then you have a hole, a peg, a peg. You've got a peg, and hole. So you just want to line all that mess up. Plug in, push in, kind of stuff this piece, this under piece. It's just going to sit there. And there. Motormaster now has frickin' wings. Is that not cool or what? Here, I've got limited camera angle here, okay? I'm still working with a super old iPhone. And to top all that off, you know, Motormaster's got those little things on his shoulders. Well, here they are. And you know, there's another one of them. They do flip up for missile pods, but I kind of like keeping them just closed. You do have another peg right here. This is a non-movable piece. This is the only movable piece. But you've got these pegs on his shoulders of his jetpack. That other peg is for something later on. Kind of like a surprise. So there you go on that. Here's the other piece. Plug that in right there. And now you got that whole Motormaster Minosaur look right there. All right. Looking better every step, right? Now, for the wings, we do have these little jet thrusters. Let's just go ahead. I mean, you can plug them wherever you want, but I like to put them right here. That's where they come packaged, if I can get it in there right. So yeah, little thrusters. I'm telling you, as awesome as this set looks, one of the things that I like the most is how stable he is now. Okay. And we're just about done here. The only things left are, okay, there we are. Had some missing pieces here. Of course, it comes with a sword. Now, if you were clever enough to pre-order this on time, you've gotten a second sword where this whole silver blade, gunmetal blade, is transparent purple. I would have loved to have had that, but I do not like kits where not all the pieces are storable in all modes. And you wouldn't have been able to store that, so I guess it works out for me. I'm okay with the gunmetal sword. And then finally, his BFG. Huge freaking Guan. And it does have this piece right here. I mean, you can have it like that as a gun, but it flips over for the truck trailer mode. But we're going to just put it back how it was. This piece also is movable for the other mode. But we're just going to plug it in and hope it doesn't shift. There we go. And I forgot to mention, the fingers are movable now. Doesn't really do much for me, considering he's going to be holding his weapons. And he does have ankle tilts on the feet, like that. I like to unpeg them like that and let him sit. And that gives him the best, I don't know what you would call it, stability. Now, one more piece, and this is kind of the coup de grace, is a new head, kind of. And it's not Motormaster anymore, it's Minosaur. But this isn't a matter of like, you know, unscrew the head and blah, 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 blah. Because look, it's hollow. It's less of a head and more of a mask. So let's go ahead. You see how you got these little notches right here? Well, look, if I can get this. There we go. You're just going to slide this right over his head. And it does not hold super well. It holds good enough. Just good enough. And there we go. We have just turned Legacy Motormaster into a non-combining Minosaur, a Minosaur in itself. He's got the horns, he's got the big chin, the frown, the red eyes. I mean, this thing is just looking awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, let's stretch over here. This piece is done. The axe, I mean, you can have him hold the axe, and he can store probably the gun back here if you wanted, but the axe is Optimus's weapon. It's not Motormaster's or Minosaur's now. So the axe is getting axed. We're done. Now, as for comparison, I'm going to do this the best I can, guys. I really am. Give me a second. Let me kind of get things re-angled. Because from here, I'm going to show you comparisons of all the other Minosaurs that I have. Be back in a sec. Alright guys, so we're going to be going from the smallest Minosaur to the biggest Minosaur. Now the first one technically isn't even Minosaur and is probably way earlier than a lot of Transformer fans these days. This is the Power Core Combiners. Actually, his name is Crankcase. But I mean, whoa, 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 and he has the stability of a paperclip. I mean, look at the horns. That was obviously supposed to be Minosaur. He's got a little bit of Nemesis Prime there. And the 5 little drone bots that come with them, I've actually replaced them with the drone bots from another combiner, which was Mudslinger, a green monster truck. And they almost look like Junkions, but this guy came with like a missile tank, a Jeep with missiles on it, a jet with a big satellite, and a helicopter, and that is not Minosaur at all. So I replaced them with these, and I took the springs out, in case you're familiar with the Power Core Combiners. That way they're not always trying to push off the connector ports. Now, next one is the Bumblebee Adventures Minosaur, which, that's still Motormaster. All these other guys are like different names, but, you know, whatever, who cares, whatever. There's you a comparison. Next up. Now, once I got the Legacy Minosaur completed, I got rid of my Combiner Wars one. But I still have, because I love me some G2 in those garish colors, the G2 Minosaur. Which, right there. So there's G2 Minosaur. And even taller and hard to fit on camera is, with quite the weight, Legacy Minosaur. So yeah, there are comparisons with 4 other Minosaurs. Alright, so here we have Motormaster's vehicle mode. And, I mean, it looks great. I actually decided I was going to buy this before the upgrade kit was going to come out, but I was very happy to see the upgrade kit come out. Now, speaking of upgrade kit, let's go ahead and build his trailer. So, you're going to take the gun right here, flip out these parts. It's the front of the gun is going to be the back of the trailer. So you want to take the fists, and you got a peg, and you got a notch and notch right there. And that's where you're going to plug it in. Now, as you're doing this, it's going to feel quite unstable at first until you get everything nice and in line and complete. And then it feels pretty solid. Okay, so now you got this so far. Okay. Then you're going to want to bring in the wings, the jetpack, and fold it to kind of a rectangle. Now, if you're getting confused about which mode is up or which part is up, these parts are going to be the bottom once you flip them down. So let's go ahead and start using the other side's notches for this part right here. I didn't do it on camera. There we go. Let's do it again. Show is fun being behind this camera. Show is fun. And do the same on the other side. There we go. And let's see, am I doing this right? Yes, I am doing this right. Confusing myself here. Right? Right? No, I'm not doing this right. Mistakes were made. Alright, so now, let's see. So yeah, again, notch, peg, except it's the one closest to the fist. So right there. I need to do more reviews. I am out of practice, as you can see. There we go. Don't think I got this nice in line yet. There we go. All right. Now you've got, you can go ahead and fold this back down. You got the 2 feet and the leg extenders here. And what they're going to do, you see the notch and the peg thing? You're going to clip them on and then shift up, as in like that, as you can see the angles. Okay. From here, my memory is telling me that, right, okay. So peg and peg on both sides are going to go in these notches. Right there and right there. So let's go ahead and try and get all that lined up. Okay. Look at that. I did it. I did it. Alright. We're pretty close to done here. So you got the little shoulder pieces from Minosaur. Most people are going to put these back here. And normally I'm not most people, but today I am. So plug them in best you can. And yeah, you got that port. Now you can switch this up if you want, if you can figure it out how to. But this is how I like to do it. Because you have another port right here that you can put the little rocket thrusters into, make it look extra cool. Well, I thought, oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. I have not flipped this down on both sides. Flip those down. It's going to give you a little bit more complete, cohesive look. We're going to plug these in best we can. And I lost it. There we go. I found it. Okay. And then from there, you would normally be plugging this and this together, but we're not doing that yet. We do have the sword, and the sword is simple. You just plug that in, plug that in. That part's probably going to pop up, but you know, just so you got these 2 little notches. You got 2 holes right there. So plug that in there for sword storage. And the only thing you don't have storage for would be the axe, the little extra top, and this. But you know what? You do have storage for it. So before you plug it in, just throw it in one of these little bays right here, and I completely missed. And then peg, peg, peg hole, peg hole. So let's go ahead and get that done. There we go. And there is Minosaur. Let me kind of adjust some things. Yeah, looks really, really cool. There is a tiny bit of gappage right in there, but I mean, there should be, right? But yeah, I really like this semi-truck mode. Very, very cool. Very cohesive. Very purple and green with black. Yeah. And only got one comparison, and it's that crankcase / Motormaster power core combiner. Somewhere between the Scout, Legends, Core, whatever you call it these days. Alright, so thank you for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.